Why should somebody care about this? What would be the difference?
Well, they can do what they want. That's their life. It's just not the people that I work with. The people that I work with they want their leaders. They know that their appearance matters, that their networking matters, that their connections matter, that their websites matter, their social medias matter. So they want to know. Mostly they don't know how, or they don't know how to express their personality and their, especially their brand, in their appearance. But I'm not judging. And if people just want to live in yoga pants and t-shirts, that's up to free world. Just do what you like. It's just not the people that I work with.
So what are the type of people you work with?
I beg your pardon?
What are the type of people you work with? You said leaders.
Visionary coaches, often spiritual, often with, they want to create movements, or rock the status quo, or change humanity, impact driven, purpose driven. There's always some soul behind it, and they know that they have got to show up as their highest self, their better self, in order to assume their position as a leader.
Yeah. What are the some of the things that you're seeing right now as far as women that are coming of age, right? They lived out their 20s, they lived out their 30s, they're hitting their 40s, 50s, 60s. They've had a couple babies, right? Their skin looks different, they look different. What is the conversations that you're having with individuals around this life change?
There's no difference. You'll be 26, 36, 46. I'm 66. I'm not gonna drop my standards. I'll be dressing up at the top of the mountain when I'm 76.
Yeah,
So
but I'm
there.
saying they don't feel pretty anymore. So I'm saying. So when you feel, I'm not saying you, women in general, it's a thing where as they get older, they're gaining weight, their skin is looking different, they're graying, their self esteem goes down, they're looking their age, right? What are the conversations that you're having with these women to get them back to seeing themselves as being sexy and beautiful?
A lot of them haven't ever known themselves as that. I've got one gorgeous client who had 5 children, five children. Now she's now 65. She is starting a movement, a visionary movement. She was not used to. She'd long forgotten about putting makeup on. She was in grey. She was in navy blue. Her hair was just straight and grey. And I went back to England actually to do her makeover and to restyle her. And I just taught her how to. I don't think she even thought that she could be beautiful and alluring, let alone sexy again. But excuse me, we just went into who she truly is, her real, true soul self, who is just asking to shine. And I did her makeup myself. We restyled her. The pictures of her branding on her website are just absolutely amazing. And she just looked at herself in the mirror and said, I would not have believed that this person in the mirror is possible. But I know how to make that transformation in women. We just do not have to. Yes, our skin. I don't like my saggy neck. So there's lots of bits of us that start to, you know, get affected by gravity, and it's not fun. But you just adapt. You adapt your makeup. You do adapt your skincare. You adapt your well-being routine. All of that, and you can see the pictures on Pinterest, or Pinterest is a great place for going to find the most amazing examples of women up into their 80s and 90s who are stylish, who look after themselves, who have a unique beauty, who aren't afraid to be bold. It's so inspiring. Just start on Pinterest and go, just Google stylish women over 70, and it just blows your mind.
Yeah. So, what is the conversation that we're having with individuals? Is there a step by step? Is there a method? Like, what what is the journey to take someone from not feeling beautiful, not feeling like they're stepping into their leadership role visually, to getting them to step into their role visually? What are the steps that are happening between A and B?
Well, I work with archetypes, and they are my own archetypes. They're visionary women archetypes. And each archetype represents a set of values. So we identify three archetypes for each person has three archetypes, and they have a number of values, and then we create the style, the signature style, and the signature wardrobe from those values, because most people they know what their values are. They're sure about their values. They might not know how to externalize that in image, but they know what their values are. So, for example, three of my three archetypes are adventurer, which is the sporty person, it's the mountain climber, it's the trail runner, it's the person who loves being outside. The noble influencer, that is the Duchess part of me. It's the part that likes sparkly things and and a little bit of regality. And the third one is twin flame. So twin flame is about yin and yang, about having balanced feminine and masculine. So I create my authentic style from those three archetypes. So my adventurer archetype will be wearing yoga pants. I'm in yoga pants. I just love my yoga pants and my trainers. And then the influencer part will be have a little bit of sparkle. And what have I got twin flame on today? Not sure if I've actually got any twin flame on today, but nevertheless, by combining these archetypes that correspond to the values, then we find a completely unique, individual dress sense signature wardrobe. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so there's 4 and everybody has 3?
No, there are 12.
Oh, there's 12 and everyone has 3, or no?
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's cool.